So this video will be about Phil Heath from the 2011 Mr. Olympia versus Kevin Levrone from the 1995 Mr. Olympia, where he was placed second to Dorian Yates. The pictures are taken from ambal.ru and muscletime.com. They have been combined and cropped by using Photoshop, so the measurements may not be 100% accurate. The front double biceps clearly shows the superiority Phil has in his biceps over Kevin. His biceps are peaky, huge, and extend long enough to connect with his massive forearms. Kevin's biceps were not that impressive compared to those of Phil in this pose. They both look aesthetic with great V-taper and small waist. Phil's wheels are more huge and better separated than those of Kevin, and we will come to see that in few minutes in other poses. By the way, Phil has great wheels, but he is kinda underrated because people keep comparing him to Big Ramy. In my opinion, Big Ramy definitely has the more huge wheels, but Phil's wheels are more aesthetic and flow better. Phil wins the front double biceps. The front lat spread shows the width Kevin had in his lats that year. His front and back lat spread poses were very impressive, but he was underrated because he was always compared to Dorian, who had the best back in bodybuilding history. Phil, on the other hand, does not hit an impressive pose due to his narrow structure, yet it shows his impressive rounded shaped shoulders, chest, and massive arms. A great pose for them both, but Kevin Levrone wins the front lat spread. Both hit a great side chest pose. This pose shows the great development they had in their striated chest, shoulders, and massive arms. They flow perfectly, and their midsection is tight, and their wheels are huge and ripped, with Phil having an advantage in overall conditioning. It's a tough call to declare a winner in this pose, so it could be a tie between them. Another side chest pose with Kevin showing his horseshoe triceps. I think Phil's picture is photoshopped from the source, which is ambal.ru. Nevertheless, this pose shows the incredible conditioning they had with visible striations in the chest and the shoulders. Phil's midsection is tight and ripped with visible obliques. Their wheels are huge and conditioned. The back double biceps shows Phil's superiority in the back area. His traps are bigger and way more impressive. His lats are wider and pack more muscles, and his glutes are more striated and better conditioned. Both have impressive shoulders, arms, and conditioned hamstrings. Another back double biceps clearly shows that Phil would win the contest from the back. His massive and ripped traps are more impressive, and his lats are wider and thicker. His glutes are on another level, and his wheels are way more massive. Phil wins the back double biceps. The back lat spread shows the width Kevin has in his lats over Phil. As I said, Kevin used to hit great front and back lat spread poses, but he was underrated because he was always compared to Dorian. Phil's lats are not as wide, but his incredible traps show in this pose. His lower section, including the glutes and the hamstrings, are ripped and striated. Phil's conditioning overall is better than that of Kevin, but Kevin's lats in this pose are truly impressive and wider than those of Phil. So I think he would win the back lat spread. The abs and thighs pose shows their ripped midsection with visible obliques. Their midsection is among their least impressive areas compared to the likes of Flex Wheeler, for example. Another abs and thighs shows Phil's better conditioning overall with the more huge, ripped, and separated wheels. Remember that this pose is not only about the abs, So Phil's wheels would give him the win here. There is a valid reason why people say Phil and Kevin look the same when hitting the most muscular. Both have among the best shoulders in bodybuilding history. This pose shows their impressive traps, striated chest, massive arms, tight midsection, and conditioned wheels. They both hit this pose perfectly. Another most muscular shows Kevin's unmatched traps. It's fair to say that nobody hits this most muscular pose better than these two. It's really a tough call to declare a winner, so it could be a toss-up between them both. So bottom line, Phil wins the front double biceps, the abs and thighs, and the back double biceps. Kevin, on the other hand, wins the front lat spread and the back lat spread. The side chest and the most muscular poses would be a tie between them. Phil overall has the better conditioning and the more dominant back and wheels. That was all for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.